My name is Andrew, and I'd just like to thank you for joining me wherever you are tonight or today. Today's video is going to be a perfume shop roleplay slash, I guess, showing you my perfume collection. I like to mix my colognes with my perfumes and create a more androgynous scent, and I'll show you a few of my favorites. So, the first one is Honeycomb from Bath and Body Works. On the back it says, fragrance with notes of sweet shea and golden honey for a warm, addicting scent. This is one of my daily scents, and I typically tend to mix it with Platinum from Victoria's Secret. This is one of their male colognes. I've always loved Victoria's Secret scents. I personally feel like they smell very strong and they're long lasting, and the scents aren't too overpowering. And this is the one that I like to mix with the honeycomb. If I had to describe this scent, I'd say it smells of Abercrombie and Fitch in the early 2000s when you walk in the store and it just smelled like a man. That's the best way to explain this. Man scent, I guess. Now we're gonna come up on a favorite collection of mine. It's a set of 4 perfumes that I got for Christmas last year. These are all from Pink. This one is Fresh and Clean. The scents are Sweet Apple, Fresh Tangerine, and Sea Spray. Smells very fruity. Not really my kind of thing. This one is one of my favorites though. This is the Warm and Cozy. Warm and Cozy has notes of pink passion fruit, coconut sugar, and fluffy marshmallow. That one's super nostalgic for me, as I used to wear this every day in 6th grade. Next, we have another Warm and Cozy. This one's soft vanilla, toasted coconut, and passion fruit. This one, I'd say, smells a bit more sweet than the last one. Let's see, doesn't have any notes besides the ones on the front. Soft vanilla, toasted coconut, and passion fruit. Last, we have Fresh and Clean. I'm not going to spray that one because I already know that I don't like it. Coffee break. Next cologne that we're going to go over is this Adidas Dynamic Pulse. This was my husband's a long time ago and he stopped wearing it. And when we moved in together, I found it. And me being me, I sprayed it. And now it's one of my favorite smells. It smells like bergamot, musk, a little bit of pine. It's a very earthy, woodsy scent. And I love the sounds that the bottle makes. The next two I have are pretty much the same thing. I have Bombshell from Victoria's Secret, a classic. So, what's funny about this Bombshell body spray, a year before I got that one, I got a knockoff. The tapping sounds better on the knockoff bottle, I'll admit. And if I am correct, I believe, I have no idea what brand this is, but it smells pretty good. Very similar to Bombshell. Next, we have Pure Seduction from Victoria's Secret. And this perfume smells like plums and strawberries, I'd say. Yeah, definitely plums, definitely strawberries. It's very fruity. Kind of reminds me of 6th grade, like a locker room, the girls' locker room. I'm transgender for anyone who thought that was creepy. I was in the girls' locker room as a girl. But this just reminds me of the smell of my 6th grade locker room and changing before PE, and that was not a fun memory. Any queer kids can definitely tell you the locker room was not the place growing up. There's always some shit going on in there. Next, let's move on to yet another Bombshell. this is the perfume version of the body spray. Perfumes are a bit more of a concentrated scent, whereas body sprays are more diluted and tend to last longer. Let's see. We'll do another pink one next. This is the last perfume from Pink. This one is called Wild and Breezy. This one smells very fresh and clean, but it also has a bit of a floral scent to it. I'm not quite sure how to describe it. It says red guava and passion flower. That makes sense. This smells like a nice spring day, is how I would describe the smell. Let's see, next we'll do Thailand Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit from Bath & Body Works. On the back, it says the prime notes are golden kiwi, juicy starfruit, and solar woods. I'm not sure what solar woods means, but this one to me smells like a fruity cocktail that you'd get at a bar at a tropical place. I went to Costa Rica 2 years ago now with my mom for her birthday, and my grandparents were there as well. And when my family meets up, we drink a lot. And this just kind of reminds me, the smell of this now reminds me of drinking with my family under the palm trees on the beach at night, and brings back happy memories. It's almost so sweet that it smells like candy in a way, but like not in an overwhelming sense. It's more of like a natural sweet scent, I guess. All right, second to last, we have Savage by Dior. I just really like the sounds of this bottle. But I would describe this scent as more of a vintage scent. It kind of has a leather and whiskey vibe to it. Very sophisticated and musky. I would typically only wear this for special events, but this is more so my husband's cologne than mine. And the very last one was the first men's scent that I was ever gifted. It is Eternity for Men by Calvin Klein. I got this as an Easter present when I was 15, maybe. So I've made this last a very long time. I rarely ever use it. As you can see, there's still some in there. It's one of those bottles where you have to tip it over, pop off the tap, and then just blot it on the wrist. And while I do like that, I don't know if I prefer the method of applying my perfumes that way. So I usually just go for the sprays, or my cat just joined us. So I usually just go for the sprays or easy scents that aren't overpowering. But like I said, if you're looking for a good mixture of cologne and perfume for a good androgynous scent, Honeycomb from Bath & Body Works, Platinum from Victoria's Secret. You will smell like a god. it smells so good. And then another scent combination I recommend are Bombshell and Savage by Dior. This is more of a sophisticated going out kind of scent. This is for when I'm wearing a suit or when I want to look nice or something. I go with that as opposed to my daily, everyday combination. But when I'm feeling something simple, I'll typically just go for the warm and cozy. But I like to use aromatherapy throughout my day for different things, typically just to help manage anxiety and stress, and also just for mental stimulation as well. But if there are any more collections of mine that you guys would be interested in seeing, comment down below and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good night.